Herschel Guy Beam IV, better known as DrDisRespect, or The Doc, is an American online streamer. He had over 4 million followers on Twitch when he was active on the site. He also became known for playing Battle Royale games such as Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, Call of Duty Warzone,
walls, ramps, floors,
Fortnite, H1Z1, and PUBG Battlegrounds. Herschel was born on March 10, 1982, where he graduated in 2005 from California State Polytechnic University. There he played NCAA Division II basketball.
Idea for how he would look, or even making YouTube videos, or making videos in general. The Doctor was created, well, I didn't have an idea for how he would look, or even making YouTube videos, or making videos in general. Basically, the creation of the Doctor started with changing my gamer tag.
The creation of the Doctor started with a few buddies with then diarrhea panic when he remarked he wanted to change his gamer tag. After 50 minutes of spewing dirty, not safe for work, and stupid gamer tags, Herschel thought of DrDisRespect, and as that, the character was born. So was the idea to stream. Beam went on to YouTube to figure out how to stream from the Xbox. He found Modern Warfare 2 gameplays with people commentating over them, which inspired the Doc. In result, he ordered the Dazzle, a device that kickstarted his game recording. He clumped together a bunch of gaming clips, but notably, he wanted to give DrDisRespect an appearance as a villain. So the next day, Herschel went to his local costume store and picked up the infamous outfit we know today. After a few different skits experimenting with the Doctor persona, he hit his first clip. Things quickly took off as his YouTube channel started to get noticed around the interwebs. G14 made a short piece on him, and other YouTubers started to notice him as well. The Doc got curious about how YouTubers are found on YouTube, how keywords work, the algorithm, etc., to which he mostly chalked up to just staying in character. He reached out to a bigger YouTuber at the time known as Mr. 360 Games, calling him a few names in an email in character of DrDisRespect. In result of this, he got a shout out by 360 Games. Optic Nation got in contact with Herschel, asking him to commentate over one of his videos, which gave the Doc a great jumpstart into fame. This is when the Doc learned about niche audiences. As the video got a wave of negative backlash, the Doc saw it as an accomplishment. He claimed that not everyone's going to like the Doc, but at the same time, he isn't not going to be liked by the people inside of his niche. He compared it to wrestling. There are villains and heroes, and he wanted to be a villain. With an all-black wardrobe, dark sunglasses, and a wicked attitude, the Doc had it all, but he was missing one key: badass music.
It will not be anywhere without the music, in my opinion, because that's what really drives me to throw commentary down over gameplay. I mean, I wouldn't throw a commentary down, over a free-for-all 30-2 if there was no music involved. I'm not gonna sit there and talk to you about my stories and my personal life. I want to entertain. I want to either make people laugh, make people angry, or, in a joking way, in a fun way, of course, but I wouldn't do any of that without that music, that intense music. That's what really brands the Doctor. He goes out there and it's intense, and I wouldn't be able to do that without my buddies Levity Sky, Josh and Casey, and they create some really passionate music. Sometimes I feel like, man, I don't know if my commentary or my gameplay is deserving of your guys' music, and I think what they're doing, what they're trying to accomplish is it's a matter of time before they actually hopefully get into a studio and record studio quality material, because right now everything's being driven through their digital recorder, and I got a feeling that's going to change. They got new equipment coming in, and I think the Doctor character and Levity Sky, their music, they complement each other, and without that, I don't think the Doctor character would exist.
Combining the elements of a DrDisRespect video and growing popularity, this resulted in a contract with Machinima. In a time where earning on YouTube was not usual, Machinima became the home for gaming videos on YouTube. While having in-house content, they extended contracts to YouTubers, in which the Doc was noticed by Machinima. The Machinima employees enjoyed his content so much, they gave him the opportunity to become a premier director for the company.
So I heard Machinima Respawn is having some little precious contest. Premier Director. guess I applied for it. I want to know the results. Who won? Do you know? Excuse me for 1 second.
Mấy nó màu cầm đề xem nè nè. Còn trong quả hả?
Sống thằng họ không thể mẹ. Còn đó mà. Còn xin nè mà bà. So it looks like I won the contest.
Everything seemed on the up and up for the dock, and it didn't seem things would be slowing down. In early 2010, Infinity Ward announced they were making high-profile firings. Following this came Activision announcing their plans for the future. Part of this plan was Sledgehammer Games. Spearheaded by Glenn Schofield and Michael Condrey, the studio is rumored to be working on a Call of Duty in space to a massive Call of Duty multiplayer online. In 2011, a job posting revealed that they will be continuing the first-person Call of Duty games the fans have come to know and love. But the question is, what is the position they're looking to fill?
When I first heard about the Sledgehammer Games position, at that time I was temporarily working at Stanford University, and I didn't really know what was where I wanted to go. I just know I've always wanted to get into the video game industry, the interactive entertainment industry, and but like I had no experience. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't have any contacts. Like, what would I actually do? I can't be a programmer. I can't be a level designer. I can't be an artist or a visual effects guy. I can't be in the audio. I mean, I didn't have the background. I didn't have the education. But so what would I be able to do? Well, I mean, the only thing that really made sense to me was to possibly become a community manager, based on sort of my experiences that I've gained in the creation of the Doctor character from a social media perspective, in terms of growing to Twitter and to Facebook, and how to grow a YouTube channel, how to read feedback, engage with your fans, your audience, and at the same time to be able to be involved in all of this and understand video games. It just made sense.
A month after Sledgehammer's search for a community manager, Beam posted this to his Twitter. Fans of the doc didn't know what he meant by this. The same day, he made a personal Twitter. To follow that, Sledgehammer Games announced the doc's new position as community manager. He was promoted from community manager to level design. You remember how the doc claims to have designed half of the multiplayer maps in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Chalk it up to another one of his boasts that are actually true. To keep his focus on in-work game design, Beam retired DrDisRespect for almost 5 years, only returned to YouTube after leaving Sledgehammer. Faced with the choice of continuing to pursue game design with another studio, or returning to the character that put him on the map, Beam chose the doc, curating a deal with the streaming platform Boom.tv. Beam spent his early years as a streamer learning the ropes, but it wasn't until his return that his fame started to skyrocket. He came back in 2016, gaining fans by streaming the Battle Royale style game H1Z1 King of the Hill, and later PUBG. The combination of this unique, fun-to-watch, over-the-top, and charismatic character surged the doc to an ascendant 2017, becoming one of the top PUBG streamers by playing obsessively and aggressively over the course of the year. During this time, the doc truly went into business for himself, kicking off his own merch line, streaming at live events to pack crowds, and winning the Trending Gamer Award from the Gaming World.
God, man, they make me sick, man. Thank God I'm not I'm not in the industry anymore. I am the industry. Thank God I'm not in it. Thank God I am it.
Over the course of his streaming career, he's roasted and feuded with the likes of Tyler1 and Summit1G. Other encounters haven't gone so smoothly. In July 2017, the doc was shockingly banned from PUBG after shooting a teammate in the head, violating the game's rules against team kills. The developer of the game, PlayerUnknown, went so far as to address the doc on Twitter, writing, "If you break the rules and at PUBG Battlegrounds, no matter who you are, you're going to have a bad time." This is not a fight the doc could walk away from. Threatening a variety of kicks against the developer, which weren't taken as a joke, the doc then made a new account on the game to continue playing, taunting the dev with stream names like Jump Kicks and #TriggeredDevs. On a less personal level, he also disrespected the entire institution of Nintendo.
Listen, I deal with high-level first-person shooter, high-skill, open-world, interactive, apocalyptic arenas where you got to be the last guy alive and you have to kill, demolish everyone that gets
Mario's
in your way.
got a hat that he throws at frogs and becomes a frog. You want to talk about competitive gaming on the highest level? Try getting into the body of a Tyrannosaurus Rex as Mario, as he saves Peach from literally being raped by a giant fucking lizard. The stakes couldn't be higher.
The doc has revealed few details about his real self over the course of his streams. Despite this, it was known to his fanbase that the doc was a husband and a father. His wife referenced under the monikers Mrs. Assassin or Nurse Disrespect. In late 2017, Beam finished off his high-flying rear at a crushing low point with a livestream out of character. Tearfully and barely looking into the lens, he revealed that he had cheated on his wife.
Hey guys, kind of have a little bit of an announcement. And I just want to be completely transparent with you guys. As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful, and I'm probably going to be taking some time away, time off, to focus on stupid fucking mistakes, man.
He sent an apology to his sponsors, Twitch, and his followers. The fate of the Doc's channel seemed entirely unknown at this point. The reveal about the Doctor's future went viral and spread across the streaming community. True to form, the Doc announced his return with a video that alluded to a real-life situation in the most over-the-top way possible, held at knife point by his wife.
I messed up. I messed up big time. And I didn't think I was gonna make it out alive. I didn't. Oh. I didn't think I was gonna make it out alive. But I did. We all did. Ladies and gentlemen, the Doc is coming back. Stronger. Buffer. Faster. More dominant than ever. And we formed a new club. I call it the Champions Club. Doc 2.0. Coming soon. By the way, did I mention my wife's an assassin? Correction. She's a deadly assassin. No.
On DrDisRespect's return on February 5th, it was met with a rapturous response by the viewing audience, breaking the record for most concurrent viewers of a single Twitch stream, with, according to the platform, over 388,000 people viewing his return. On the post, it reads, "In the end, however, he fell short of breaking the record for most concurrent viewers of a single stream, the record held by reformed League of Legends streamer Tyler1, who stands at a staggering 400,000 concurrent viewers. The Doc also broke Twitch in process of returning, with the whole site going down for 10 minutes upon his arrival. His subscriber base rebranded from the Slick Daddy Club to the Champions Club, which grew by more than 12,000 new subscribers on the first day he was back, with viewers rewarding him with thousands of dollars in donations over the course of the day's stream. The dog's return went supremely well, and he returned to a weekly full-time streaming schedule, while he evidently was rearranging some aspects of his life, calling his reconciliation with his wife a learning process and a rebuilding process. In the last few years, the doc has made his community know how much he appreciates them, which might come as a surprise considering his abrasive, aggressive persona. Sometimes it's as simple as scrolling through Twitter, appreciating doc-themed Halloween costume fans put together. Another time, a simple candid compliment from a fan who said how much he loved the doc without even realizing he was in a game with him, reduced the doc to tears.
The doc.
Not for me, I love him. The doc is no stranger to controversy, and this habit for stirring up drama has gotten him into some trouble in the past. The doctor prescribed some unsolicited streaming advice to Tyler1, a streamer well known for his short temper. I like Tyler1, the doc said. I think he should be playing multiple types of games. I think he should be in the shooter realm as well, like the old school H1Z1 days. Proximity chat, that's what he needs. Tyler1 responding on his own stream later. Shut the fuck up, dude. I've been back 7 months. Have I switched games? No. Why would your opinion matter to me? The feud continued on for several months. Doc eventually told Tyler1, you're not in my league, and Tyler1 shot back, citing his impressive IQ and muscular build. It's easy to be engrossed in DrDisRespect's brash on-screen character, but the streamers you know and love are humans. Tragedy struck DrDisRespect in mid-2018 when his wife suffered a miscarriage. I've been trying to avoid that for a little bit, he said after being asked about the baby in his chat. Been trying to avoid that question for a little while, and there's a specific reason why. Unfortunately, we lost it, so we gotta focus on what's next. That's the bummer news I've been trying to avoid for a little while. An incident in 2019 resulted in the doc being kicked out of an E3 and receiving a temporary ban on Twitch. DrDisRespect decided to turn his trip into a channel's first ever live stream. All in that sounds like a pretty good idea, and the move definitely attracted the doc's fans. The doc's cameraman followed him to the bathroom, captured a shot of him going into the stall, but in the process he also filmed a handful of people who probably didn't want their bathroom trip broadcasted. Needless to say, neither Twitch nor E3 appreciated the move. DrDisRespect apologized for the incident in a rare out-of-character video. Not long after the streams, clips, and images started to circulate, DrDisRespect's account disappeared from Twitch. Doc's channel got banned, tweeted Jessica Blevins, the wife and manager of Tyler Ninja Blevins, obviously saw his violation. In mid-2020, DrDisRespect was banned from Twitch with no warnings from anyone. Some speculated at the time that this might be because the doc speculated about the coronavirus conspiracy theories on his channel, but Twitch refrained from commenting on the ban. The move sparked a new feud between DrDisRespect and Twitch that went on for years. In all that time, DrDisRespect himself never said why the ban had occurred, but he may have filed a lawsuit against Twitch for the damage the ban did to his brand. Almost 2 years after the ban, the doc made a Twitter post sharing, I have resolved my legal dispute with Twitch. No parties admit any wrongdoing. He clarifies that he won't be returning to the platform, however. In the aftermath of DrDisRespect's Twitch ban, the doc took an extended hiatus from streaming that started to worry his fans. When he finally did make his return, it set the stage for a new era of the doc's brand. The two-time took to Twitter to announce his return on August 6, nearly 2 months after Twitch booted him from the platform. He also announced YouTube as his new home for streaming. Near the end of 2020, DrDisRespect went back to his studio roots. He partnered with First Watch Games to create some brand new content for the developer's game, Rogue Company. Together they released an in-game skin based on the doc, but even more exciting was the map they created. DrDisRespect designed the arena, and he announced the map in Rogue Company. The doc's fans were thrilled to get to compete in a map designed by their favorite streamer, but some of the enthusiasm faded quickly as fans went to Reddit to complain. Violence, Speed, Momentum is a memoir written by DrDisRespect himself in 2021. Not long after the book's release, DrDisRespect started coming for the New York Times, and they released the bestseller list. He called out the paper on Twitter, claiming the bestseller list was a scam, and it included books that sold significantly fewer copies than his own. In November 2022, the doc's comments over proximity chat and a Warzone 2.0 match didn't go over so well. Activision handed DrDisRespect a 7-day ban for using a rude word to refer to multiple players in a match. Doc streamed matches on an alternate account to Fireback, and talked to his viewers about what had just happened. Activision's decision definitely left him frustrated. It ultimately just became another episode on the doc's ongoing love-hate relationship with Call of Duty. The doc would then launch his own bourbon brand, Black Steel Bourbon. The bourbon brand officially launched on November 17, 2022, posting an announcement trailer on Twitter that fit right in line with DrDisRespect's other branding. The doc promised his bourbon would show his fans what winning tastes like, and apparently that's all the marketing he needs to do. It took just under 2 hours and 15 minutes before the first run of Black Steel Bourbon sold out. Just another month later, the doc said,
Champs, I got a busy life, man. I really do. Between the album and the bourbon and the $100+ million soon-to-be studio, gaming studio, and my hotshot
career in the animation show, and I got a lot going on, champs. I don't know what else to say.
DrDisRespect has always been vocal about his opinions on games he plays, and more often than not, he's quickly to criticize the flaws he sees. On December 14th, 2021, the dog put his money where his mouth is by launching Midnight Society, his very own game development studio. Unfortunately for Midnight Society, it courted controversy. To both raise money for the project and get fans involved, Midnight Society offered a Founders Pass for $50. The Founders Pass gave players access to early builds of games while also allowing them to have their own input on the developmental process. What really upset some gamers, however, was the Founders Pass also introduced NFTs to Midnight Society. Midnight Society isn't the first studio to try its hand at incorporating NFTs into games, but that hasn't stopped fans from trashing the idea on Reddit. Aside from earning more money for the developer, there doesn't seem to have an obvious upside to having NFTs in-game. On June 22nd, 2024, former account director of strategic partnership at Twitch, Cody Connors, tweeted, "DrDisRespect got banned because he got caught sexing a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet her at TwitchCon, the powers that could be read in plain text." DrDisRespect issued a lengthy statement, admitting to inappropriate messages with the minor, though he denies that it involved anything illegal and pushes back against accusations that he's a predator. Were the Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations, but sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met this individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute which Twitch and the case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Beam adds, now from a moral standpoint, I absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. He also forcibly denies that he's a predator or pedophile, writing, now with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm not a fucking predator or pedophile. As of now, the future of DrDisRespect is unknown, but the continual rise and fall of the doc is apparent. Will the cycle continue? Now with all that said, thanks for watching. I'm your host Mick Frieza, and I hope you liked the video.